Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Equinox energies to you all.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Astrological New Year. We've moved into Aries. Yeah, big energies. Hey, babe.
Yeah, we've been experiencing them. Oh my goodness, like the last 3 days have been so intense for us. I don't want to start the meditation off on this vibe, but we've been feeling, it's just a very powerful magnetic energy when we wake up in the morning, especially, and throughout the day. But we really get hit in the morning, and I've been feeling very tired, very fatigued, and just a call to slow down, big time.
Oh, totally. We always talk about, getting emotional or getting energetically drained on these big energy days. So please let us know how you're feeling in the comments. For those of you that are new joining us, I'm Kelly. This is David. We're Sunflower Life. We do these meditations weekly, and we try to have them fall where we can take advantage of these big energy portals. So we have a new moon happening tomorrow. We just are having our astrological new year. So things are very, very heavy. Like, to me, it really does feel like an integration process is taking place today. I expected with, that expectation of the spring energies being like lighter and more motivating, but I think it's really just so abrupt, and we really have to kind of come to terms with the ending of the old energy and then, the bringing of the new. And there's always that transition period, and it feels like we're in it. Like, this is the big integration of the energies, because I'm so feeling it today.
Yeah, I think if you're really feeling the fatigue, especially in the morning with all the astral work we're doing, the upgrades, there's a whole bevy of things that are going on. Bevy, it's a British term.
I don't even know what you say half the time.
I like to introduce it to British words, even though we're moving towards telepathy, but whatever. If you're feeling that right now more than other people, there could be a number of reasons for it, but my take on that is that you're being prepared for someone who's going to be more of a wayshower in the new energies, and I'm going to talk about that word specifically in a minute. There's a reason why I said it. As I don't know if some of you may have seen Alison Coe, a recent video on YouTube. Who, if you don't know who Alison Coe is, go and check her out. Just type in her name on YouTube. She's a hypnotherapist, very, very good one. And she reads out the transcripts of her clients live on air. Often she's had a bit of a break, but this one in particular was it really resonated with me, with us from a number of angles in a number of ways. And what was quite prominent on this particular, what are you up to?
I'm just going to try to focus your face.
Oh,
I know everybody's saying that you're really blurry.
There we go.
So
I'm phasing it out of 3D, guys.
Maybe
it's not picking me up.
Maybe it's the connection.
No, it's fine. It's just the autofocus.
Maybe it's the connection.
That's fine. We're good.
Is it the connection, guys, or is it the focus of the camera?
We're good, sweetie.
I'm just going by the comments. A couple people said that we were blurry.
What, fuzzy?
Yeah, very blurry. Yes, blurry. You're out of focus.
Okay.
So
how about now?
I just thought I would interrupt you.
It's all right. Anyhow, it talks about the shift and specifically the split of the new Earth and the old Earth. We don't really know how it's going to look. We can't claim to say it's going to look a certain way, but it was a very curious video. Go and check it out after this meditation. We encourage you to do so. But the Wayshower specifically, if this plays out, anything close to, and Alison's not the only one to bring this information forward from other higher selves. It's all over the place, all the way through ancient texts, in fact, is when there is this big wave of energy that is transforming a lot of the density, and there is this split. When we first get sort of bathed in it, it's going to be extremely challenging to stay balanced energetically. It's going to knock us off our feet a little bit, and we're really going to be called to slow down, and it's going to do different things to different people. But if you're feeling the energy is really heavy now, I think that it's likely you're going to be one of the ones in your area who's going to be a wayshower, someone who's going to be there for other people who are really struggling to integrate this new light. And it's going to happen quite quickly as well. Anyway, go check that video out. But the Wayshower, go on, you want?
Yeah, I'm just going to interrupt you for a second there. So yes, it does appear that we are a little bit blurry, but everybody says that they can still hear us really good. So to just keep going. And yeah, basically I knew that David was going to talk about this video because it was just very impactful. It's definitely something that really resonated with him. So he does feel like there's going to be a big shift, and it's going to happen very soon. And yeah, this is our calling, like this energy, and this is all the preparation, and everything that we've been feeling is coming down the pipe and coming our entire life. So I know this video was very profound for him. So yeah, give Allison Co a listen. I just started listening to her channelings as well, and yeah, they are pretty, like, you very much connect with that information as soon as you listen to it. So
yeah,
I just wish people could see us a little bit better tonight, but we know it is a big energy day, and it just blurs us sometimes. It's like the higher frequency.
We're good. We're clear as a bell.
We're in a higher frequency.
It could be the feed. I'm not sure, but hopefully we're coming through pretty clear. Anyway, tonight's feature design. Before we get started, we don't want to share that to do anything other than empower you guys, because there's some really exciting things coming for humanity. For you, if you're watching this, we see only the golden white light energies in the future. We really do. We see an amazing platform for growth and a new earth for everyone who chooses it. And you may still be choosing right now. I doubt it if you're watching this, but the Wayshower design, this is our featured design for tonight. Those of you who don't know, we have a featured design every week. So go and check out that if you feel called to do so. The design says Wayshower, and in the middle it says the light doesn't stop to comprehend darkness. It simply shines through it. And that's really about us in the future. So the reason why this is, I feel like it's speeding up and it's coming much quicker than I thought it would, is because I think that the DF, the dark forces, they're out of options and they're losing control, and they're planning on some pretty nasty stuff, I think. They don't care. Human loss of life for them is not important. But hold on, Pookie. I'm just going to finish this thought. So I think that there's going to be a lot of, from the logos, from the creator, there's going to be a lot of energy that comes through to counteract this now specifically, because it's a very unique window when this is happening. Cool.
Oh, I was just going to say, we had a poll about that on our Instagram story the other day. It was just an article of these like news articles that have been coming out. They had a news segment EA posted, actually, just basically calling out starseeds and saying that there's a big group of people who think that they're this starseed alien race that are incarnated here on Earth. And there's been just a lot of like fear mongering, and that kind of feels like an attack, or they're trying to discredit us. So we're always trying to just shine the light through these kind of situations. Obviously, there's something to it. We are doing some really impactful work, and we do a lot of that weekly here. You've got your design up? Yeah,
I'm just flying them through. So anyway, we want to get started here. We'll sort of talk at the end.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very powerful meditation. So let's, Alison Coe is amazing. Yeah, she is. Let's sort of start to settle into some of these vibes now. Tonight's meditation is going to be centered around the equinox energies, about balance. You want to talk a little bit about where we're going to go real quick?
Where are we going to go in the meditation?
Yeah, or what tonight's meditation is about.
We are absolutely balancing and integrating just this new cycle of energies. As we were saying, it's really the end of the old era and the beginning of the new. So new year, new moon, new chapter, new cycle. We're just dropping the old. We're doing this together, and sometimes we feel it very heavy. We expect these portals to just come, and it's such high frequency, high energy, high intensity photon light. We just expect heart activations and everything to just open wide up. But really, it's sometimes, most of the time, a lot of the time, it's the fear that comes up. We're faced with the lower vibrational energies that can't really withstand. It's part of the old. It's being asked for us to really release that. So I know we're all feeling it, and this is just really what we need to make this time more of a celebration of where we come, and a ritual of leaving the old and bringing in the new. We'll do some work in our own personal pyramid tonight with myself, and then you have a special message
from Archangel Michael tonight.
Yeah,
another big one.
And it's to be just that, like to stay empowered through these really crazy times that we're facing. Like we never thought we'd be seeing UFOs on TV, and we never thought we would be hearing about star seeds in the mainstream media and things like that. So sometimes it feels like there's just so much getting us to like look at the fear, and sometimes it's easy to slip into that mindset sometimes. So tonight it's for us. It's for a celebration. Winter is over. Spring is here.
Time to emerge. All right, guys. Well, let's start to get in. Let's do a 60-second countdown here. I'm going to layer in some music. Let me take this graphic off the screen here. We'll talk about the Wayshower designs after, maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's see now. Let's just get this cracking.
Yeah, you guys don't need to see us if we're blurry for the meditation tonight. So just get comfortable, get water, get Kleenex, get whatever you need. Self-care.
So give me a quick 5x5. Let us know that the music is okay with our voices. It's well balanced, that you can hear it okay. I'll just wait for a couple of you to say, yeah, it's good, or no, it's not. And we will start to settle into tonight's global mass meditation. Oops.
All right.
5x5. Seems like it sounds fine.
Thank you all for being here with us tonight, bringing your energy.
Music a bit louder. I was a bit nervous when one of you says that. Okay, volume. Thanks, Karen. It's your second nudge, David. Okay. So we'd like to invite you to close your eyes at this time and take 2 or 3 really deep breaths to move yourself into the present moment. The point of all power for you as a bearer of light, one walking the path, the present moment. Feel into your body. Feel the physical body. Take a quick moment to be grateful for all the energies you're integrating. And the physical vessel that's taking quite a pounding right now with a lot of electromagnetic energies. Just thank all your cells. Thank all your DNA. And give a wink to your higher self. You've got this. This is why you came. And you're not alone. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. There is no apocalypse, there is only light. And us as the family of light here tonight are blessed to be here together. So on the out breath, let go of all stored negative energies in the solar plexus, the sacral and root chakra. Send them up out of your body, up through the crown, and give them to Christ consciousness. Give them to your higher self, anything not serving you. Draw them up and out, up through the crown. Let us feel the activation of our higher self with these words. Mighty I am presence, which I am. Now take charge in full mastery of this body. See that I go and come from it consciously and at will. Never again can it bind me or limit my freedom. I call upon the pillar of the pure white Christed light. Descend upon me, form all around me. Move through me now. I ask for the presence of the I am that I am. Merge and join with me now. So be it, and so it is. We call upon the archangels of the four directions to join us now, to hold the space for protection and high energy. We are servers of the light and ask you watch over us during this meditation. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Uriel be with us now. I invite you now to call upon all your guides and your team you wish to be present with you. Whoever you're working with, call them in. Feel them with you. Feel their overlighting presence of love and light. We ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain the loved one, Zoroaster the king, Zarathustra the magi, Lao Tzu the old sage, the Buddha, Babaji the eternal one, Lahiri Mahasaya the smiling guru, Sri Yukteswar the teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda the gift, El Moria the lord of the first ray, Kuthumi the great guiding light, Dwal Kul the master teacher, Paul the Venetian, Serapis Bey the lord of ascension, Hilarion the bringer of joy, the English master, Douglas Baker, the keeper of this ashram, Amun-Ra, Vesta, Helios, the solar logos, the consciousness of Mother Gaia, our great planet, Isis, the great mother, Mary Magdalene and the high priestess energies, Krishna, the avatar, Guan Yin, the incandescent one, Aina, the ninth dimensional guide, Mohammed the prophet, and Joshua, who walked with God. The masters in us, Yahweh in us, saviors in us. Take a deep breath in through the nose and hold the breath at the top. Activate the pineal. Activate. And release. And when you're ready, take another deep breath in and hold. Lighting up the cave and release. And one final deep breath in. Bring the pineal online. Hold the breath at the top. Lighting up the galaxy. And when ready, release. Let us feel the physical body go a level deeper as we begin tonight's global mass meditation.
Hello, family of light. We have now arrived at the March equinox, marking the beginning of the astrological new year, bringing with it the energies of a complete reset and marking a point of monumental change. The Aries equinox stargate is now open, and flowing in are higher frequencies than ever before, carrying heart activations, light body activations, and ascension waves of plasma. We really are experiencing a radical transformation as old cycles and patterns are collapsing, dissolving, and being released. We are closing out the old timeline, dear ones. The new moon is also taking place tomorrow, ushering in a brand new energetic cycle and the opportunity for new beginnings, as well as personal and collective rebirth. But as you probably already know, birth can be a painful and scary process for many. At least that's how it feels for most of us. So let us get real for a second and consider what it feels like to begin a completely new life. Think about that. Things are uncertain, uncharted, exciting, anxious, high stress, and we are unprepared. We have no idea what to expect. And this new cycle is bringing us all out of our comfort zone and telling us straight to our face, these energies are no joke. And the new moon is a potent one, further contributing and emphasizing this turning point, the end of an era, the death and rebirth cycle, and the start of new life. There really is no escaping it. And one thing is for sure, it is more clear now than ever before, and that is that the old way isn't working anymore, and it hasn't been for a while. And that is evident in the people, as we have become so divided. We have a monetary system that keeps us divided, amongst other things, but we have to pay to live here on this planet. Having to pay and ask permission before we can build and create anything here. This physical life on earth can be very limiting when we are not able to exercise our creativity in the ways we wish. We see you and we feel every part of this, brothers and sisters of light. We see the systems in place and the destruction of our beautiful earth. We see humanity has been a slave race for so long. And then it becomes so easy to be pulled over to the dark side, to focus on the things we fear. As we ask ourselves, what can we do? Feeling hopeless at times, as our minds start to spiral. we can feel this huge split occurring between ourselves and them, the two earths separating further apart, just as we're learning to practice and appreciate oneness in all things. It feels so counterintuitive. It is also very challenging not to get pulled into the future, because this is one of the ways that humans create, by thoughts and by our thought forms. When thought becomes form, this is naturally occurring, and why it is so important to remember and to realize that every single thought we think and word we speak gets attracted into our life and becomes our reality. So when we're trying to figure out what the future is going to look like, and we really think about it, we end up creating a mental picture based on all the current information that we are consuming and that we have access to. Our friends, family, social media, TV, family doctors, life experience, and lifestyle all uniquely paints a picture of how you view your life and what the future might look like for you. And as we continually think about all of these things, we are creating that future timeline. Right now, our current thoughts and emotions create our future reality. And that is why you will never have any more power than you do right now in this present moment. And some of us just needed that reminder today, because these are the times. This is what it feels like to be moving away from an entire world. The only thing we have known as familiar for so long, and something we were attached to. This is what endings feel like. So allow yourself to take a deep breath. Breathe in and then blow it all out. Let it go. It's okay to feel the pull of our emotions, especially on these major portals. The high frequency onslaught of energy, it always brings up residual fear for many of us. But these are the times, dear ones, and this is exactly why we came. We came to create something new. We came to light up this side of the galaxy. And there is no better time to do so than right now, in this massive Aries Equinox stargate of 0 point energy. So breathe a little easier as you feel yourself come back into balance and relaxation. It is time to smile, dear ones. You are here to do big things. We are claiming this energy and working with it and not against it. We are choosing consciously to move this energy through us, feeling it cleanse and clear away any and all of that residual fear that we might have been carrying with us. This is what the integration process of these massive energies entail. It gets uncomfortable and confusing at times, but there is, again, no sign of it slowing down. These intense energies are only going to continue and strengthen. So constant integration is going to be required by those of us choosing to anchor the light. This is the balance. Breathe, feel, and let it move through you. You have made it. You have made it all this way. And it is time to celebrate you for being here tonight, for doing the work, peeling back the layers, getting to know yourself, and committing to falling in love with every part of you. You are doing it, and we commend you. Rejoice with us, for this is a real celebration of life. Taking whatever is thrown at us and overcoming it by processing, integrating, and then stepping into our full power. We are harnessing this present moment and we are stepping into our power. If you haven't already done so, please build your own etheric, individual, crystalline pyramid of light around you so that it encloses you now. Imagination, creativity, and intention is amplified inside of this magnificent crystalline structure. And we will use that to our highest ability at this time. On one side of the inside of your pyramid, a giant movie screen appears in front of you. And as you're looking at it, you suddenly become aware that you have just watched your entire life upon the big screen. All of the highlights and events that made you who you are up until this moment have just flashed before your eyes. And now the words "to be concluded" appear on the screen, implying that part 2, a sequel, is coming. And then you quickly realize that you are the director and you are the only one who's responsible for making the next movie. How are you supposed to write this script when you couldn't even control everything that happened in the previous movie? You're feeling more like a co-writer, but this is your story, so you know you have a very commanding role. As all kinds of thoughts start rushing in, you hear a voice cut through and say, "Let go and let God." "Let go and let God" comes across loud and clear. It is your inner voice speaking to you, reminding you that you are simply the pen in the hand of God. You look again at the movie screen in front of you. You know the task at hand is to finish the story, your story, our story, a story about humanity, the earth split, the Great Awakening and Ascension. All of a sudden you think a random thought and it appears on the movie screen in front of you. You quickly realize this is not a story you need to physically write, only to envision in your mind's eye, and then you will be able to watch it play out before you. Your inner voice, also known as your higher self, keeps bringing you back to the feeling of creator and oneness. And you are deeply feeling like this story is one that affects all life forms and not just you. So as you begin thinking about creating this new movie, this new story, where you are the star, and knowing you will make the biggest impact with the role you play, start to imagine what that would look like. And it's kind of a continuation of the old, so you still have your same body and your same current situation, but nothing past right now has been written. So now picture, if you will, a couple of days from now, we experience a grand solar flash, waking everyone up all at once with great intensity. And in that very instant, the old world falls, and abruptly, a new world is here. And it does, in fact, look very different. All of the sudden, the earth appears more vibrant, more beautiful, and more spectacular than you've ever seen her. And as you move closer to the trees and closer to the grass, you can see that each blade, each leaf is truly alive. It's hard to explain, but you can see everything moving, breathing, smiling. You can hear what it sounds like. Faint harmonies if you listen really closely. Everything around you is alive. The water sparkles and appears to give off its own tune and frequency. You can physically see the energy now. It's like the spectrum of visible light has expanded and you are suddenly aware of the very breath and heartbeat of Gaia. This new movie you are now watching on the big screen is comparable to watching Avatar for the first time, but it is most definitely Earth, with humans and animals alike. Only this time, with a whole new emphasis and appreciation for life. There is no mistaking that Gaia is a conscious entity, and everything we do here affects her. It becomes very clear that whatever we're going to build or create needs to be in alignment with nature and the natural rhythms and materials of Earth. There's an abundance of every material you can think of: gold, silver, all metals, wood, massive crystals everywhere. It also becomes evident that we can manipulate and form these materials just by using our thoughts. And when we are acting in alignment with Gaia and the electromagnetic energies of the natural world, we can work with these elements and they will work with us. Crystalline cities begin to pop up all around us with the ability to heal and harness energy from the galaxy, supplying the earth with free and unlimited access to electricity and information. We really are creating the new timeline, dear ones. And it is your own thought that will take form into whatever reality you are going to experience here and moving forward. I cannot create this vision for you. That is up to you, dear one. So please remember the importance of this message and meditation. Every time you find yourself consuming negative energy and choosing to surround yourself in more doom and gloom, you are asking the universe for this experience, and you are helping co-create it. May we suggest that when you find yourself in a situation like this, take a few deep breaths and close your eyes and move back into your personal pyramid of light. Bring up the movie screen and create your new reality from a place of love, connection, and oneness. Continue to listen to your inner voice, your inner child, and your inner connection to Source as we move through these energies. And remember that all of your power resides in this present moment, and your thoughts today will create your future tomorrow. So take a final deep breath and smile once again, because family of light, we are consciously taking back our power and we are changing the story. It is a time to rejoice and celebrate, even if just for a second, and you are by yourself. Celebrate releasing the old timeline and entering the new one, here and now, on your own terms. And as you lay here, contemplating, celebrating, smiling, you see that same familiar orb of light, and you feel its presence as it enters your pyramid now. The orb of light is golden white, and it feels so warm and loving. You welcome its company and curiously await the reason for this visit with anticipation.
So let us take another deep breath in and find ourselves going a level deeper, feeling peaceful, feeling safe. This great orb of light, you know who it is. It forms into a being, and before long becomes the familiar face of our dear brother, Archangel Michael. He does have a message for us tonight. One of empowerment, one of remembrance. He invites you to lie down on the table in the middle of your pyramid of light. Beneath you is the great violet flame of transformation, and above you a giant double-terminated quartz crystal. Once again you feel warm and safe and empowered. Before our dear brother, delivers a few words. There is a gift from the Creator for you. And all of a sudden, down through the crystal comes a light blue energy, dancing down, swirling, headed towards you. It enters in through your solar power center, through your solar plexus, moves down, spiraling through the sacral chakra, through the root chakra, turns around and goes back up, spiraling up through the solar plexus, through the heart chakra, through the throat, the third eye, up to the crown. This light blue energy is now filling your entire body. It gives you a feeling of great power and love. Our Father, Mother God sends a little gift for you tonight, beloved one, and says, you are seen, you are greatly loved, you are deeply appreciated. Whatever it is you are going through right now, which may be difficult in your life, feel this beautiful blue light of the Creator within you now, our Father, Mother God, and just know that you are supported by the Divine. That God has your back. And if you will, spend a little time now to give your problems to God. Give them all up. Let them go. Trust. Feel this beautiful blue energy cleansing you. Feel a great weight lifted off you. There is nothing that can be transformed, nothing that can't be transformed into the golden white light energies of the great Christed light. And here you are, God-man, God-woman, in human form, recognized by the Creator and all the higher realms. Feel every cell of your body being cleansed. Let the love of the Creator flow through you now and every day. And so it is. Archangel Michael steps forward and places a hand over your heart. Invites you to close your eyes and go another level deeper. Beloved Masters, we offer you a golden opportunity at this time. You are servants of the Most High, and we salute you in the higher realms. We offer you words of empowerment. And as you hear these words this evening, in tonight's meditation, feel your DNA activating. Feel your worries leave you. Feel your physical body moving into alignment with your soul self. For we, once again, the messengers and servants of our Father, Mother God, tonight sound the clarion call for all the mighty forces that comprise the legions of light to come forth and unite. That is you, beloved one. You are part of this great bastion. You who have been scattered throughout the universe over these many past ages are now gathered here on this great planet Earth to assist in the birth of a new age and a new reality. We in the higher realms understand this great task upon your shoulders, but know that you are not alone, so let that weight fall into nothing now. We will do it all together. We will climb together as the great family of light. As you know, mankind has created and built a sense of separation, giving the power away to those who gain strength by dividing and conquering. But that time is past, dear ones. It is over for you. It is time to claim your mastery over your lower nature, and then to begin the process of reuniting with the myriad parts of yourself as a harmonious, loving vehicle of light. Tonight and henceforth, you will re-establish a harmonious communion with your mental body. You will return to the realization that stored within your brain structure is a fully functioning, perfect unit of wisdom and power. This is called your sacred mind. It is extremely important at this time that you calm and restore your emotional nature so that it is centered within your solar heart center. It is now time once and for all to stop looking outside of yourself for validation, for self-worth, for love, success, and truth. You have within you, deep within you, all that is necessary for spiritual awareness, happiness, abundance, and yes, for ascension. You have stored away within your sacred heart your own divine I Am presence, your individualized God consciousness. It is not out there, it is within you. You must learn to focus on your inner world, or the sanctuary of the soul. The soul, the physical vessel, and particularly the mind have their own rhythmic cycles and agendas too. The soul's desire is focused on becoming enlightened. The mind is focused on attaining and retaining information. The physical body is experienced and ever more so focusing on experiencing via the senses. Humanity is constantly experiencing cycles of growth, stagnation, and decay, which make way for a new cycle of growth and expansion. This time is upon you now. The master turns inward and strives for an enhanced quality of life, while the unawakened souls seek outwardly for stimulus and gratification via pleasurable physical sensation and material possessions. Love as an external focus, exterior to yourself, will always bring you a sense of vulnerability, always needing constant validation by someone or something. Love as an internal focus, projected outward, is a constant flow of self-assurance, self-acceptance, always striving to incorporate and project more of this blissful feeling of unity and harmony within all creation. Love is the essence of all creation, and you are returning to love now. One of the most wondrous gifts that will very soon be available to you, and for some of you already is to tap into the bliss state of the higher dimensions. Once you have achieved this goal, you are forever seeking it again. Oh yes, beloved ones, some of you already know what I mean. I can sense it now. Some of you have already gained a glimpse of your true state of being, but rest assured, all of you will. You may tap into the realms of bliss while in meditation, especially like this one, or if you meditate while in your crystal pyramid. However, your ultimate goal should be to attain that bliss state while actually functioning in your daily human life. This will become easier as the shift happens. This state is called being in the world, but not of it. And yes, we know you're aware of this. If you like, envision your guides or your guardian angel perched upon your shoulder as you go about your daily tasks, and stay centered within your sacred heart, so that you are constantly aware of the spark of divine love light that is blazing within you. When you can do this, and some of you are, you'll be well on your way to creating your own private heaven on earth. Beloved ones, we honor you for your bravery at this time of the shift and the split. We know that your journey has been long, and sometimes, for some of you, arduous. Some of you in this lifetime are enduring great difficulties. We ask you to look at the higher realms at this time, the higher perspective, and know this is simply karmic resolution. You are not being punished. You are not being sent back anywhere. You are simply resolving discordant energy, and you are having to do so in a much shortened space of time due to this great shift. We tell you this, sweet friends, your time of pain and suffering is gradually becoming a thing of the past. And for those of you deep in it right now, so to speak, it will slowly fade away. Trust, oh trust, deeper than you ever have. The time of miracles is at hand. Each day now we eliminate more of the restrictive energies between us as we dissolve more of the negativity that swirls in the ethers. Know that we give you our assurance that soon you will have your validation as to what the coming of age, the great golden age of greatness, will be like. It is just around the corner now. And you will know without any doubt the integral part you have played. We of the higher realms and I were with you when you first stepped onto planet Earth so many ages ago. So now I will remain to guide and inspire and sustain you until you are ready to return to your truest state in the glorious ways of being, the integration of energies of our Father, Mother God. I am forever your friend, guardian, companion in spirit. I am Archangel Michael, and tonight I bring you these truths. So be it, and so it is. As Archangel Michael finishes his last words, that great blue creator light shines deeply within you, radiates from you. You feel the love light energies from the one infinite creator. So deep now, so perfect. Let us take a moment to integrate these energies a level deeper. Feel the physical vessel being transformed, feel it being readied for the new energies. Feel a great sense of love and connection to all that is. Feel your higher self reaching down at all times, guiding you, assisting you. You are never alone. And as these light blue energies of our Father, Mother God imbue and cleanse you deeper, take a minute to envisage your life once again. In your mind's eye, thank your mother and father, your earth family. Thank all the stages of your life. Go through each one if you must. Thank each experience, negative or positive. Thank every person that's come into your life. Every place you have been. Beloved ones, find a deep gratitude for all these things now in this moment. Thank all your earthly family once again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing me what I needed to see. Thank you for giving me the messages I needed to receive. Forgive me for all the slights that I may have sent your way through the egoic body. I forgive myself, and I forgive you too for the same. Feel a great gratitude for where you are right now in this moment in your life. See it as everything you need. You have everything you need to go wherever you need to go. There's nothing you need to think about, nothing you need to resolve. Everything is coming into balance now. The great shift is upon us. We simply do not know how long we have in this density before we move up. So let us pledge here now to appreciate deeply every moment, every earth second, minute and hour in every day. Let us appreciate everything that is human about us. Let us enjoy it as much as we can, and let us share this understanding and light and love with others. We ask any karma to come through swiftly and easily now. We ask our higher selves to move this on so we can move on whenever we are called to do so. Take a moment to envisage the new earth as you see it. Limitless, abundant, all negativity gone, nothing but the light. Reintegration with our galactic families of light. A new age. One where consciousness is indeed the new currency. One of community and unity. Oh, imagine it deeply, my beloved ones. It is coming fast. Imagine a great union with Gaia, our beloved planet, working with her. Building new cities of light, crystalline structures, living in harmony with each other, learning new skills and abilities, moving into a new galactic age. Take a moment every day to step into this reality, knowing that nothing can stop it. The light has already won. You have climbed the great mountain. You have passed the tests. Once again, you will step into self-mastery and awaken the God spark within you. You are ready, beloved one. You are indeed ready. So let us take a deep breath in finally. And breathe in those new energies, those new ways of being. Take a couple of breaths, in fact. Breathe in this new future. Breathe in an appreciation for everything about you and your life. And with each out breath, let go finally of all the worries and concerns and fears. The darkness has no power over you, none whatsoever. Other than that, you choose to give it. The light shines through the darkness, and always will. I am that, and so it is. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. So let us start to come back slowly now. We encourage you to visit this space. Step into your future a little every day while staying in the now. Let us come back into the physical body. Let us count from 5 to 0, 0 being fully awake and fully integrated back into the physical. Feeling joyous, feeling grateful. So 5, leaving the pyramid of light, coming back. 4, just feeling the higher self merging with the physical body. 3, starting to move the limbs, the toes, the fingers, the wrists. 2, just rotating the torso gently. 1, moving the neck and head. And 0, when ready, eyes open, and welcome back. No rush, take your time.
Thank you, dear. I didn't get emotional until right at the end. It was like some stuff still needed to be released and had to come out. I thought I released it all earlier today, but
Well, we just do the little layers and come back to it, and
so
that's
many
just the
layers,
process.
so many layers.
But thank you for everyone for joining in tonight. Wherever you are, almost 400 of you at one point, but at about 350 now. But thank you for being here with the Family of Light to do this amazing work. We know for some of us, it's been very challenging in this lifetime. We've experienced some very difficult things in the physical. For others, it's been a lot easier. We've already done a lot of that working out. And we're all just where we're at. Wherever you are, there you are. And it's a beautiful journey. And it's going to be an amazing future. I can promise you that.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one who cried. So, it's a process. It's an integration process. These energies are big. They are continuing to come. They are continuing to transform us. And again, we can fight it or we can roll with it and let it unfold us into that highest version of self that we are remembering, we are becoming. So, we've been doing a few things just to keep those 4 bodies in alignment still every day. Like we are totally human. We're not perfect. We have, arguments and tiffs when we react to things that we can't control.
Yeah, we were nibbling at each other today, weren't we?
We were, yeah.
Nibble.
So, mentally and emotionally, we need to keep doing the trauma healing and allowing ourselves to feel those emotions and move through them. Mentally, a big thing we've been talking about is staying away from negative news and propaganda. And we know better. I know better, but it's there. It's just there. And it's like, we want to know. So we go there and then, we bring ourselves down.
Yeah, I posted a really good message from Ashtar Kaman on that recently on the GFL station. So if you're watching from there, you've probably already seen it. But was that 2?
I have 2 more.
Oh, sorry, you got some more points.
Yeah, it's okay. Before you start talking about Ashtar, I know your GFL station is doing great, but
carry on.
Okay, so I said emotionally, mentally, spiritually. The biggest thing we've been talking about is really just having faith and holding the light. And that is really what our meditation was about tonight. And then the very last thing I want to talk about is physically, and then just use it as a segue.
Yeah.
So physically, again, we're not perfect. We have grown up with these bad habits that maybe we got from our parents or our families or society. So, we've been consciously making an effort to just get less exposure to chemicals, whether that be in the foods that we eat or the laundry detergents. And, there's just so many toxins out there. So detoxing and detoxing chemicals. So it came up. Can I go into about the shirts?
Go for it.
So yeah.
The what?
Well, the shirts.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
And how we got an email saying that, someone didn't think that we would be getting behind a product that is synthetic.
Talking about our store.
So talking about how our store has t-shirts and hoodies that they're made with like cotton and polyester. So we know a lot of the people in the community are, fully aware, because we do get a ton of this information coming to us all the time that, polyester has microplastics and, it's not the most conducive thing for our humanness and our souls and our spirits and our bodies and all the things and our planet, not to mention. So, we do hear you. We take that information that you're bringing and your concern, and you're right. You're 100% right. But again, we're not perfect. Like, we still do wear clothing that has polyester in it every once in a while, and support some product like that. So it's always just that fine line balancing of being this starseed where you're so aware and you're still trying to, not focus on the negative, and you're really only focusing on the love light. So anyways, just to wrap that up, we have this great store. David just wanted to do some designs. We just wanted to keep everything as low cost for, people as we could. And we've never done a store. We've never done clothes before. We've never done drop shipping. So we have what we have on our store, and we're just working with, the first thing that we decided to do and launch. But with that said, we talk the talk. We need to walk the walk. We do need to start making more conscious choices and be replacing our wardrobe and all the things, right? So, I don't know.
So we're going to make that switch to more of maybe a hemp or a bamboo type material very, very soon. Having said that, the designs tonight, which you've seen up on the screen, they are fully cotton. The t-shirts are fully cotton. They're 100% apparently. However much you can trust what it says on the label these days, we know all about that, but it says they are, and they're nice materials. So if you want to go check one out, scan the barcode or check out the link in the description. All the links for tonight's stuff is in the description, as it always is. And there's even a poster. I can put this up on the screen for you. There's a poster which I've made and a canvas. This is the print from lots of different sizes, guys. That's on satin paper. It's really nice. On the graphic on tonight's meditation, And there's also a canvas here as well. You can scan the barcode and go check them out if you want. We prefer you going to our store and picking something up versus donations, simply because you get something back and we will get the donation. So it's a great exchange rather than just giving to us. But thank you for everyone who does make donations. We really appreciate it. But we want to get this high vibe merch out there because we send a lot of love light into it. So
yes, and David just loves to create, and you're always so inspired. And tonight's feature hoodie and design is obviously from that side of us where we're very connected into this faith and walking this path, and we know that you are all doing the same thing. You're all very connected to us. We love you very much, family of light. I feel myself being very emotional.
Yeah, this is emotional stuff, and we're going to go through it. If this split does happen, and I believe it will, it's going to be a bit of a challenge to integrate. But once we do, it's going to be just an amazing way of being that we're going into, guys. And yes, we will keep the physical bodies for quite a bit longer, I think. So we're going to just evolve into a higher way of living as humanity, and there's going to be no darkness, which is quite amazing to think about. But it's happening, and it's happening, I think, sooner than I thought it was going to. But either way, we have gratitude for now. We have gratitude for us in this space, our life, which is what we did tonight, and we stay as present as we can because we don't know when this is going to happen. So we just find gratitude for our presence in the now. And that's really big right now, to anchor the light, hold the light in all this fear-mongering that's just seems to be escalating every day, doesn't it? So yeah, we do invite you to switch off any negative news, whether that's from your starseed friends or the mainstream media. It doesn't matter. And really focus in on the desired future that you want to have. Messages of empowerment, of love and light. And that's what holding the light is all about. It's one thing to activate the energies. It's quite another to hold the energies. There's a big difference. And quite often we all do it. We get pulled into the negative whirlpool. It's very easy to. So let's make an extra effort to move forward with not doing that, staying in the light and holding it. And we're going to go great places, my friends. So that's about all we had time for.
Yeah, so if you guys never want to miss another weekly meditation, make sure you head over to our website. I know some people have been having issues accessing our website, thesunflowerlifedk. It seems like some people outside of Canada are getting like error messages and
there's like a suspicious site warning. There's nothing wrong with the site. It's fully authenticated. It's got a very good SSL security certificate on it. It's the way that it's been indexed into Google, which I am fixing, but it takes a bit of time. You can still get to the Sunflower Life if you get that message. You just click on something and then click proceed anyway. It's not going to do you any harm or your system any harm.
No, our website is 100% secure. So, we are new to this. We're working on fixing all of those little errors and things, but you can just go and there's a form right on the website page and you just fill out the form. Better yet, what's easier I find is going to our Instagram. So if you go to
it's up on the screen.
Oh, you've got our Instagram? Okay, perfect. If you go to our Instagram, in our link tree, in our bio, if you just go straight to the link tree, you can input your email right there and it goes straight to the mailing list. So I feel like that's the easiest way to do it. Everyone's on their phones. Everyone's on social media more than they're on websites.
It's true. They want to just click, but I think you still have to type it in. But yeah, you can do that. If you do want to go the website way, if you're visiting the site, scroll to the bottom, enter it into the field there. Please don't go to a different contact form on the site. That doesn't go into our mailing list automatically. It just sends us a message and we have to then go and do that.
Oh, poor David has to enter them by hand.
There's quite a few of you,
he used to have to do.
But so go to do it on the homepage, the bottom of the homepage. That's the official one. So
next week, we will see you next Monday for the final meditation of March. So that will be Monday, March 27th. That will be our last meditation for March. And then we'll get a new schedule out for April. I'm thinking it might be Wednesday meditations. So stay tuned. Again, we put the schedule on Instagram and we send it out on the mail out. And then the following day, Tuesday, February 28th, we are excited to announce episode number 3 of our podcast, Towards the Light podcast. We have special guest Patricia Corey. David has done previous podcasts with her. This is going to be obviously my first one. She lives by like Portugal.
In the Azores, yeah.
So this is going to be an earlier podcast, just from the time date perspective. I think it's going to be 11 o'clock in the morning our time. So some of you who are from the UK who are always complaining that you miss our meditations, season 3, we might have to take our times into consideration just so we can get more people meditating. We're always very interested about your feedback in the comments as well. So if you can't make our lives, please let us know. We have a pretty free and open schedule, so we just want to accommodate you guys.
Yeah, Patricia's great. She's been in touch with the Syrian High Council for over 2 decades, and has been really in the mystery for them, and has some just fantastic cosmic knowledge. So tune in for that. Again, get on the mailing list for notifications on that. Otherwise, we'll see you on our next mass meditation next Monday,
March 27th.
27th, okay. And until then, just keep bringing the light, guys. Keep doing the work, clearing, holding the space, and we will get through this patch together. No, it's not going to slow down, but we've got this. You've got this. And we'll get there, as I said, in unison. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for your presence and attendance tonight, my friends. Lots of love and light to you wherever you are in the world. Please feel it, and we will see you on our next show. Towards the light we go.
Towards the light we go.
We'll see you soon.